I used to think I liked all food, but as I'm getting older, I realized that one of my favorite comfort food is soybean soup. When I feel weak or if I lose my appetite, Korean soybean soup energizes me. This soup is somewhat similar to Japanese miso soup, but the flavor is much richer. It usually contains lots of different vegetables, tofu, and anything that strikes your fancy. Talking about the soup makes my mouth watery. Traditional fermented Korean soybean paste is highly nutritious. It has 20 kinds of amino acids. It is also known to prevent cancer. In appreciation of this food, people often describe the virtuous characteristics of soybean paste this way. Soybean paste dissolves unhealthy fat in our body. Soybean paste harmonizes well with any kinds of ingredients. By adding soybean paste to the pot, any sharp or spicy flavor is softened, and the paste neutralizes strong smells and saturated fats. However, the soybean paste does not lose its authentic flavor. And no matter how old it is, it does not change its nature. Rather, the flavor becomes deeper as time goes by. Do these virtuous characteristics of soybean paste sound familiar to you? Yeah, they seem like the qualities of good Dharma practitioners. You can be in harmony with any kind of ingredients and personalities. If someone nearby is poking you with sharp and strong opinions, you can become soybean paste and soften the air. As time goes by, your flavor of wisdom and compassion goes deeper. As much as I love to eat soybean soup, I would like to cultivate its virtuous traits for myself even more. The qualities of soybean paste also inspire me to live harmoniously with people from different perspectives and backgrounds than mine. One of the Dharma songs in Won Buddhism goes like this. There are teachings from many churches and many traditions. Originally, we are from one source, from one principle. There are many different forms of life. Originally, we are one energy, one family, and one people. There are many different types of jobs and workplaces. Ultimately, we are working for the same goal, the well-being of humankind. This song was created from Master Chongsan's transmission verse. In 1961, Master Chongsan, the second head Dharma master of Won Buddhism, proclaimed a special set of guiding principles called the Ethics of Threefold Unity, or the Trinity of Oneness. Truth is one. We are one energy. We work at one workplace. This also can be translated as all beings are one family, as one family and one community, as one workforce in one workplace. In harmony, may we create a better world. This is a bedrock concept in Won Buddhism, and this principle has been one of the most attractive points to me ever since I walked through the temple door. Today, September 20th, is Master Chongsan's birthday. He was born 120 years ago in Songju, Korea. His birthplace is regarded as a holy site. However, in recent years, at the village of his birthplace, there have been protests due to the installation of THAAD missiles by US military. During his early life, Master Chongsan studied all the ancient books as he was a child growing up in a scholarly Confucian family. At age 9, while studying the histories of North Asian dynasties, he was inspired to dedicate his life to bringing peace to his turbulent, difficult country. I now understand why there is a whole chapter about Korea's national prospects in Master Chongsan's Dharma book. At the age 11, Chongsan moved on and studied Sasa, the 4 principal books in Confucianism. This expanded his spiritual perspective, and he realized that bringing peace to his specific nation was not sufficient. Instead, he vowed to bring peace to the world and liberate all sentient beings. After this, his quest to realize this vow continued through his prayers and efforts to find a special teacher to guide him. His mother once described how sincere his prayer was. She said, "My son, as a young teenager, dug a hole in a little creek. When clear water gathered, he scooped it up with a ball and placed the ball of water as an offering on a boulder where he prayed." The energy that radiated from him during his meditative and sincere prayer was that of a heavenly angel. Now, are you curious about the rest of the story of Chongsan? He finally met Master Sotaesan when he was 18 years old. He worked intimately with the Master Sotaesan for many years. They were like one heart beating together. After Sotaesan entered Nirvana, Master Chongsan became the second head Dharma master, guiding the one Buddhist community through the Korean War and the turbulent times that followed. No matter what was going on in Korea or the world, Master Chongsan's underlying message was peace, especially peace and cooperation between different faiths, traditions, and political ideologies. He once said that communism plays a certain role just like democracy does. He was brave to make such a neutral statement at a time when the country was completely divided. His remark embraces universality and transcends political ideologies. I remember how many years I had been brainwashed to believe that all communists were bad and monstrously cruel. It took years of practice for me to unravel my divided mind, to understand that people in communist countries are also human beings, and to send them prayers of peace. Truth is one. We are one energy. We work at the one workplace. What is meant by one truth? Each tradition and faith has a unique beauty and nutrition that nourishes our spiritual cultivation. When we experience ultimate truth, we meet in the source of oneness. All dharmas return to one. Where does this one return to? All dharmas return to one. Where does this one return to? Truth is one. All dharmas and teachings return to one. This one can unfold along many paths. One truth, many paths. One truth, many songs. One truth, many faiths. One truth, many ways. Truth is one. Master Chongsan said, all spiritual principles are from one source. All religions and faith should achieve a grand unity and harmony by understanding this. All religions have established their own separate identities. They engage in propagation in accordance with their own beliefs. Their doctrines are expressed in different terminology, but if we closely examine their source, the fundamental principles, in fact, do not diverge from one universal truth. Therefore, all religions, in their essence, are originally one. When all religious adherents fully harmonize with one another by awakening to this fact, the religions in the world will form a single household, accommodating and intermingling with one another. We are one energy. Master Chongsan said, by understanding that all humans and sentient beings are fellow living beings, connected through the same vital force, we can realize a grand unity and harmony. In this world, there are different races. Within the same race, there are many nationalities and ethnicities. Within the same ethnicity, there are various clans and tribes. However, if we closely examine their source, their fundamental energies are all interconnected as a single vital force. In the realm where heaven and earth are our parents and the universe our home, all human beings are our siblings, and not just human beings, but other living creatures such as birds, beasts, and insects are originally interconnected in this great same vital force. Viewing all living beings as equal, may we serve as the vanguard in unifying all peoples. We work at one workplace. Master Chongsan said, we understand that all enterprises and ideologies together serve as a force for the development of the world. The so-called major powers have established their separate principles and systems and are launching various enterprises of their own. Also, powers standing in between and various other actors are also launching enterprises according to their respective interests. Hence, their ideologies and expedients sometimes oppose and sometimes complement one another. However, when we closely examine their source, we want the same thing, to make this world a better place. Even what is unwholesome can help in awakening to what is wholesome. Therefore, all enterprises are essentially the same. We must serve as the vanguard in unifying all undertakings in this world. We must remember that Master Changsan was writing this during the time of terrible division in Korea, when there were strongly opposing ideologies. He hoped to transcend this chasm by emphasizing that all could cooperate within the workplace of a bodhisattva, where unity and harmony are found. In 1962, when Master Changsan was about to enter nirvana, he emphasized the Trinity of Oneness as his final message. He said, "The Trinity of Oneness is the ethics of the whole world for all eternity. The world is gradually turning toward this path. Hence, you must be the first to observe this guiding principle and spread it widely." One truth, one energy, one workplace.